Yo, return of the YouTube. How are we, everyone? I hope we're good. Currently on the way to the gym, and I thought, mate, why not flipping get this on YouTube? Why am I not documenting when I'm at my happiest? Because when I'm in the gym and I'm training, when I take my pre-workout, I'm buzzing. I'm literally so over the moon. So this is going to be my first first proper YouTube video in probably God knows how long. What is it, like 4 or 5 months? My last one was when the Gymshark Lift London was, so whenever that was, because that was just a fucking manic day. So yeah, I thought, why not record the gym, record what I'm up to. Yeah, hopefully show you guys that you don't need to be nervous to record in a public gym. By the way, I live where the roads are flipping atrocious. I've got another, oh, this part was bad. I've got another tripod mount thing coming, so it should stabilise the shots a bit better, because right now you're literally on the tripod I use to record myself in the gym, which is probably why it's shoving me over, so I might have to keep adjusting it. But this is all part of the fun. I'm excited. I'm going to see where this kind of takes me. And yeah, I can't be bothered to do many TikToks, many short form stuff, because I've just realised it's something that I do because I realise to kind of get to where I want to be, which, you know, I want to be some kind of personality, because I feel like I've been through stuff and I've had enough experiences. You know, I'm not trying to sound like a fucking, you know, I've not been through like a war, do you know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus Christ. But I've been through enough to the point where content I've posted in the past has helped quite a lot of people, which is really nice. And I want to kind of be a figurehead in whatever space I decide to be. Fuck me, it's hot in here. So, with that said, boys, we are currently on the way to the gym. It is, what's the time now? It's about 20 to 4 on a Friday. I'm going for a pull session. I'm actually really excited because it is currently day 3 or 4 of my cut. So basically, this is essentially episode 1 for the YouTube, which is exciting. The main thing I'm having to contend with here is making sure you can actually see me, but also driving down the sketchiest roads you've ever seen in your life. So yeah, I've got no idea what the audio's like, no idea if you can hear my fucking awful car, because it is a heap of shit. But that is why I'm trying to make these videos, because I want to eventually not drive this awful wanky car that basically doesn't brake. You know, I'm 6'5" in a 2008 fucking Ford Fiesta. So, you know, this is all in a bid to kind of hopefully get this out to the right people that can gas me the fuck up, goddammit. Oh my God, it's just floods everywhere. But yeah, cut started, new YouTube. I don't think there's much else to say, really. I do want to make a point as well, because I know I get a lot of messages from my school friends saying about how, you know, I don't know how you record in public, or I don't know how you record in the gym and stuff like that. And I'm like, don't get me wrong, I am quite confident. Like, I can kind of talk to anyone about anything at any point. The one thing that does take me a little bit of very mildly, I'm not talking a lot, recording in the gym is something that is not entirely natural. I can record myself, but talking as well is, don't get me wrong, it's completely fine. I've never had a bad situation. At the end of the day, I do get it done. But yeah, it's like, you know, most people just fucking spat then, I apologise. Most people who talk in front of crowds, they all say that generally they might get, well, I don't know if they all say it, but I'm assuming they must feel some kind of small nerve, you know. But yeah, my point is that I want this to show that I'm going to record a whole fucking vlog in the gym, and I'm going to come out with zero embarrassment, because I don't give a fuck. Well, but yeah, I think I'm not going to kind of ramble on for too long. And, well, I am, look at me. But, sorry, one more thing. Yeah, I'm just essentially going to see where this usually takes me. Holy fuck. Oh my God. Fucking hell, that scared the shitting daylights out of me. If you guys just seen what happened, oh my God. This is so sketchy. A fucking massive truck has just gone through a puddle that I didn't realise was deep. But it didn't just pelt water, it pelted like thick mud at my screen, so it went whack and scared the bejesus out of me. So yeah, let's fucking do this, people. Let's do this, people. Enough rambling. One more thing for me. I completely forgot to say that because I'm only day 3 into the cut, I don't really feel like I'm cutting, if that makes sense. So I started my cut at 127 kilos, 0.5. Okay, so 127.5 kilos. The heaviest I think I've ever been known to man. And I used to be a fat shit when I was in school, and I'm nowhere near as heavy as I am now. So yeah, my point was that the first couple weeks of this cut, or at least the first week, I'm not going to notice any major changes in terms of performance, I don't think. Obviously, I'm not now going to be wasting calories on like intra-workout carbs or like, you know, just unnecessary things. Whereas before, when I was like training on the bulk, obviously I can have my intra-workout, I can have like fucking just more things to help fuel my session. But now it's right back to basics. And yeah, I haven't really noticed any kind of like major differences in terms of like energy, hunger. To be fair, this morning was the first time where I thought, oh, I'm a little bit hungry now. So it's the only time I've felt any kind of effects of the cut on that in that respect. But yeah, other than that, it's kind of been smooth sailing for the first couple of days. We're 2 kilos down now, so 125.5, which is pretty flipping good. Shows we're in the right direction. But yeah, I just wanted to say that just so you guys know exactly where I'm at. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, most importantly. And if there's one thing I know about this flipping back session, it's going to be physical. So yeah, enough rambling, let's go. Right, 2 sets of a pullover, just to start now. Either machine cable literally does the job, for me anyway. Yeah, we're gonna go slightly higher rep, try and just drive a little bit of blood to the lats. So yeah, let's go. Oh, okay. So I don't usually use this machine, purely because it's kind of, when I get my lats in it, when I get my elbows on, I feel like my elbows are brushing against my rib cage a bit, but yeah, I've been doing like straight arm pullovers for God knows how long. So yeah, little change up, but I think we'll only do like one more set there and then we'll just go, lat pull down. No. Yeah, don't know about that. It's okay, it does their job, but yeah, let's get to flat pull down. Right, what we'll do is we'll go 2-3 sets here. Probably 2, we'll just see how it feels because we did 2 sets of a pullover. But yeah, I kind of recently opting more for just a straight bar because I feel like I'm mag grip. It's okay from time to time. I feel like after a while it has a tendency to just like drill my forearms. And obviously you can't really wrap up on that, so I feel like a straight bar is just like, don't know, right now it's a bit better, but like I say, I've got crippling ADHD and I just can't focus on nothing, so chances of me changing an exercise up are like stupidly regular, so right, let's fucking go for it. Yeah, that was Oh, slightly too optimistic. We'll pull that back a bit and then going for what was that as 8 reps. So probably pull that back and go for, yeah, try and push upwards of 10 if we can. Okay. Oh, that was far better. Right, we'll do one more and then go on to a row. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is go for a little bit of a mechanical drop set. So what I'll look to do is take a wide grip to sort of 10 to 12 reps failure, reduce the weight, go shoulder width, probably need to reduce the weight again if I'm honest, and then go reverse grip. And then that way I'm just kind of, I saw in it was a Chris Bumstead video and I've used it quite a lot. So any kind of last set of pull downs I do, I'll just do that because it feels fucking dandy. All right, let's get some bit of Kano, go a bit Kano. Let's go. Oh, okay. 2, 3. 2. Oh, Jesus. Oh, put that down a smidge. Go for a neutral grip. Okay. One more drop. Go for it, brother. It's all good. No stress. Okay. Guess the only kind of downside with that is that you kind of get quite a big bicep pump, which, you know, it's not the desired outcome to this, but it is what it is, isn't it? Right, let's go for a row. Row choice is going to be a plate loaded row. We've got 4 plates, 10, so what's that, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. 90 aside, not bad. So obviously, what was that? Something fell out of pocket. Start of a cut, I'm kind of like, still pretty carved up, so like the weight's not going to change massively. Might just be a shift of exercises really, so that's obviously something I'm going to kind of get into as we go through. But let's fucking make some shit happen. Bit of Skepta. Bash. Cool. Other arm. I feel like I might have to put the seat a bit higher for the next set. Cool. Okay. Right, a little back off, and then, yeah, I thought we'll take 10s off, back off set, and move on. And I pop the seat up, that's what I want to do. Just felt like it was too in line with like my biceps. I was like, trying to get fucking, don't know, it's one of those back stitches, like everything's just pumping my biceps. Which, you know, the spirit of getting big biceps don't matter, but obviously it's a fucking back day. And we ain't trying to do all that. Oh, it's better. Yeah, that's better. So much better. Right, let me do the other arm and then we shall move on. So, first time going for this machine. This is a seated shrug if you couldn't tell. Usually upper back, I do a T-bar. Recently, I fucking hate the T-bar for the sole reason that I feel like by the time you set it up, faffed around, you just don't really feel it in your upper back, which is kind of like the goal. So, yeah, gonna go for more shrug and face pull based stuff, especially as well, because I feel like, I hate moaning about fatigue, but like T-bar, it's more the fatigue of fucking around setting it up that just does my head in. So, yeah, we're gonna see how these feel. I've never actually used this machine in this gym before, so yeah, I'm gonna try and keep this quick because the gym's getting busy now and it's just better people and don't want to get in on its way. So let's just see what this machine is about. We've only got 2 plates aside. Let's put some fucking tunes on. I imagine my trim's looking a bit dusty right now. So yeah, no, don't give me too much shit, right? Let's fucking have it. Yeah. Oh, definitely gonna feel that one tomorrow. Mate, that feels good though. That is swiftly going in. The rotation. Oh. Fuck me. Mate, this machine is definitely staying in. Mate, that is beautiful. Right. Do one more set. 2 sets of Riddell's, biceps done. Okay, final exercise of the back day is a little rear delt fly. Now, if you're doing rear delts, I wouldn't stress too much on volume unless you've got like really, really underdeveloped rear delts, because in my opinion, and based off like 99% of other people's opinions, I'm pretty sure, most of your rear delt work gets done through rows, any kind of like high row work, any kind of shrug work. And yeah, so if you're going to be doing rear delts, in my opinion, well, for me, I shouldn't really tell you guys what to do. For me, I kind of treat it as kind of complementary. So it's not like I need to do this all the time. It's kind of like, for me, I don't train glutes. One, because my ass is like fucking fat than most girls. But whenever I train squats or a leg press, a lot of that load is getting pushed through your glutes anyway. So it's kind of like difference. I just ain't trying to fucking grow a big glutes really. But yeah, that's kind of the mindset I have with rear delts. So 2 sets here. I won't show you much of this because fuck me, what you're gonna do, watch me stand here, my arms around this like now. So, right. Conveniently placed bench there. In frame? Probably not. Hey. Oh. Go. Whoa. Yeah, I think a little tip as well that I was kind of looking this up, is that if you're trying to really bias a rear delt, you don't want to necessarily go too heavy, because obviously if it's so heavy, your rear delt's not going to be able to take the load because it's just a small muscle. Whereas your traps will kind of do most of the load, most of the work, right? So anything for me around kind of 14 reps, you know, a little bit either side's fine, but typically slightly higher rep allows me to fill my rear delt more without my traps taking the fucking weight. This is riveting content. Yeah. Alright, this is, fuck me, I don't think my upper back's been this pumped ever. This is good. Right, one more biceps bash. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me. The music is super loud all of a sudden, but that's rear delts done, that's lats, that's upper back done. Right now we're gonna go for 3 sets of preacher curl, maybe 2 sets of an incline dumbbell on the bench. I'm gonna see, I'm not like loving those at the moment, but I kind of want to do something that's a little bit more stretched. So yeah, let's get this fucking sorted out. Where am I looking? Sorry, I don't know if I'm looking at myself, you, the camera there, or the camera here, because right now you're in a mirror if you couldn't tell. So, right, you can tell I'm shattered after today. But right, let's get this fucking lined up. Oh, fucking hell. Honestly, I've been coming to this gym now for probably best part of month and a half now. But this was hammer strength, pin loaded preacher curl is just the bollocks, mate. I don't know why. It's just usually most bicep curl machines for me are like a little bit not washed, but they're like, I feel like I've got quite long arms, you can tell. So when I usually do it, the bar, I don't even know what that's called. You know what I mean? Like I guess, angle is kind of short, so I feel like I'm kind of having to curl like that because I can't fully straighten my arms. So this one's like all the room in the world. So yeah, it's been a beauty, to be honest. But yeah, we're gonna do one more set like that. I'll probably drop set the last one or pause set or something like that. So yeah, let's get cracking. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, honestly, nothing gets me a pump better than that. Or like nothing, like the most direct squeeze I feel like I can get of any bicep exercise. That's been it. So yeah, I'm gonna do one more there. See what the free weight sections, you know, showing me, and then we'll go from there. Like. Mate, one. I'm cooked. Oh. One, two, three, go. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, right. That's that. I think we'll go to let's go to some dumbbell curls, and then we'll see what the physique's looking. Right, I have to pull the way back. Good set, but just not as good as I want it to be. So one more set, we'll pull the way back. Go from there. Right, the cool thing about this gym is it does have a posing room. Now, I know what you're all thinking, Max, you don't have the facilities to pose, and I'm thinking, mate, you're spot on. But the one thing I want to do this series is kind of like, it's not even a series, just me vlogging my shit really, is I kind of just want to show people that just because you're not built like a brick shit house, or you're new to the gym, or you know, you're not like the biggest geezer in the gym, that you can't do this sort of stuff. You know, I'm about to show you my physique and you're gonna go, Jesus Christ, what went wrong there, right? Genuinely, because I bulked, I put on a lot of body fat, but you know, is this on? Still, I'm just fucking winging this, to be quite honest. Yeah, we're all good. But yeah, basically, suck it up, because life's too short, and you know, gym's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be like fucking, just because, oh, you know, don't just think, oh, because I'm not the biggest in my gym that you can't kind of do this stuff, because at the end of the day, this is why we come to the gyms, to make progress. We're not here to kind of swing your knob around and go, oh, mate, you don't have the facilities to do X, Y, and Z, because it's not true. But yeah, don't know where I was going that. But anyway, let's see what we're working with. So from my point of view, handsome. From your point of view, I won't get into it, but yeah, I can't pose for shit, but just gonna kind of fucking chuck some shits out there. As you can see, my biceps are pretty non-existent. My wingspan is hella long. It's just something I've not massively been able to grow too much. Even though I train them hard, it's just, I don't know, maybe I just need more time, but lighting is not ideal in here. But yeah, this is kind of the start of the bulk, really. I think there's not much point me kind of getting my shirt off, because you can kind of see through the shirt that, you know, I still just have, sorry for my tank, no, I've just got high body fat at the moment, so there's not, you know, there's not a fucking six pack of shredded, you know, you ain't grating cheese under it. So there's not much point in me showing you, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, we'll see what the back's saying. Back's always kind of been my strong point to say the least. So yeah, hopefully, well, in fact, definitely when we cut, we're going to be able to make this a little bit more exciting. But for now, I'm probably going to call this video here because it is now currently pitch black and I forgot my light for the little camera you're watching me on. So people, it's been a pleasure. Hope you guys like this video. I'm probably going to start doing these daily, to be honest with you, granted that I don't forget. And I'm not tight for time. So yeah, my plan, go upstairs, 15 minutes incline treadmill, or if the bike is free, I'll probably sit on the bike, to be honest. But yeah, tomorrow's legs. See what's fucking happening. Have a belter, people. All the flipping best.